Hello, Aquarius. No, I'm a little bit early. Oh shit. I'm probably real late with this. All right, we're doing the general reading for you guys for mid-month. So this is going to go from now until I'll say the first weekend in July. We're just going to take a look at what work is giving, love is giving, and any advice from the universe. All right. First things first, let's look at how your coworkers view you, how they see you. Hey, how are you? Good morning. How does Aquarius, oh shit, how does Aquarius's coworkers feel about Aquarius, Aquarius? What's going on there? They say you're helpful, but you're quiet. You don't try to, what's the word? Like they feel like they can come to you for things, that you are helpful. You do give them like a warm and fuzzy feeling with that Six of Cups there. Some of them may even feel like they've known you for a very long time. So to them, it appears that you're very welcoming. However, you don't, when look at the bottom of the deck, it was literally, look at this star. That's you guys. You're not as talkative. Not saying that you don't talk. You just don't run in to go and speak to people. Like you're welcoming if they come and talk to you. But other than that, you kind of stick to self. But they do see you as somebody that's very balanced. I don't know why I want to say powerful. I don't think that's the word I'm looking for. I feel like it just, you're real. You're very real. You're very yourself. And they feel that you're very authentic. You keep it real. What else? Oh, you got the Lovers here. What about it? So once again, okay, so they say that when you make decisions, you don't base things off of emotion. It's very logical. You're very decisive when it comes to things regarding work. So it's never a question on, like, it's not, you don't make things complicated. You don't confuse people. It's kind of like what you see is what you get. But you don't allow emotions to get in the way of what you got to get done. What else? What about it? What does that mean? There is somebody that feel that's not the same energy. This is a different person. This might be one or a couple of people here. They feel like you are either you're childish or immature. There may have been a situation that happened between you and another person that changed their perspective on you in regards to the handling of the situation. Now, personally, I kind of feel like that's just somebody that just don't like you, if I'm being 100%. Yeah, this is somebody who is insecure. They're projecting their emotions onto you. Their opinion don't even matter. All right, let's look at how your boss sees you, if you have a boss. How you get shit done. You're reliable. You're quick. They feel like whenever they say, hey, Aquarius, I need this or that, sometimes they don't even need to tell you. You just get it done. If you know it needs to be done, you get it done. Reverse. Nice. And you know what? When things, not when things don't go your way, but like if things don't pan out the way that you wanted it to be, like let's say you had a deadline, or let's say that you were starting something, some sort of project in some sort of way, you needed to get something done, but it didn't get done within that time frame, you actually take it to heart. Like they can see that it bothers you that it didn't get done. Almost like you're remorseful that you weren't able to complete something. And it doesn't happen often, I don't think, but they do feel like you care about the work that you do. What else about your boss? Like they can see that it bothers you. Strength in reverse. I will say that they think that you, when there are people that try to create drama, you neutralize it very quickly because you don't hold back with what you have to say. You're very direct. You're not going to mince words. And so they see you being able to neutralize that type of energy, the little, you know, the little silly, immature energy, the little riffs or tips that people have at work. All right. So from now until, let's say, the beginning of July, what can Aquarius expect when it comes to work? Ooh, that wanted to come out. All right. You got some sort of conflict here with somebody who is insecure. So hopefully it's not that insecure person that's coming back up again. Well, let's see. What is this in relation to? Someone you may have an issue with somebody, and the interesting part about it is it's going to be like a quiet issue. It's not going to be something that's like you'll see it, but it's not going to be rah type of energy. But somebody might be trying to box you out because of their own insecurities. You have the Five of Swords here, followed by the Nine of Cups in the reverse, reflecting a lot of ego. Like they're very egotistical. Like I said, insecure. I feel like seeing how you do things makes them feel insecure. They may try, and I'm like I said, they may try to box you out. They may try to ignore you or pretend like they forgot to put you on an email to get into a meeting, like little things like that. When you should have the knowledge, they're finding ways of excluding you in some way, shape, or form. Hey, Dove. It fucking does. It does. It sounds like your read again. Oh my God. Oh, that's so funny. All right. What else? What else should they expect? Seven of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. There may also be options that come up in different ways for you to make money. So this doesn't necessarily have to be what you actually do right now. You may be thinking about different ideas. So like if you wanted to start a podcast, or if you wanted to start doing stuff on social media, like that's really the place to be right now if you're trying to get some money. Put that content out, Aquarius. But whatever it is, whatever ideas that you have, there are some ideas that are really going to bring you some money. Now, what I will say is this, you may possibly get a little bit stressed out about it. Try not to overthink it. That's crazy for me to say to an air sign. But just try not to overthink it. What else for work from now until the beginning of July? What about it? I feel like, I mean, you kind of already do this anyway. I feel like the emotional piece is going to be removed. I feel like that is more so. Yeah. You may have to detach from certain people. I do feel like there's this little fake ass energy that's surrounding you. Either you have to work with them closely, or they just do the little catty shit at work. And I do feel like this person possibly could be the person that is trying to cause the bullshit. I do feel like I'm just hearing the song, they smile in your face all the while they want to take your place, backstabbers. So this is somebody that is not, they're not who they claim to be, but I think you already know that. I do feel like, hey, Shalita, I do feel like you will remove your emotions from it so that way you can react logically, because I do feel like they're going to do little bitty things here and there that's going to piss you off. Just make sure that you keep your eye on the prize. You're the more stable one. You're the more steady one. And, you know, get to the bag. That's it. That's all you got to do. All right. Let's go on to person on your mind. So this could be the person, well, this could be you are on this person's mind or the person that's on your mind, okay? Since roles can always be reversed. Oh, shit, I almost bent that card. Oh, man. Is today summer solstice? Was it today? Or did we already go into it? I can't remember. I feel like Saturday was supposed to be important for something. Okay. How does a person on your mind feel about you at this time? Give me the card. Huh. So when I got this, I heard Aaliyah's, is the song called We Need a Resolution? Or is it Resolution? I don't know. I just heard Aaliyah, We Need a Resolution. So what I have here is someone who feels like they want a truce. Like, you give and I give. And right now they feel ignored. So you may be ignoring this person. Yep, look at this. I just parted the deck and you got the 8 of Wands in reverse and the Judgment in reverse. Okay, so whoever this person is, you've probably ended communication with them or you're not talking to them right now. But it's like they're trying to wave that white flag, surrender, let's compromise. We need a resolution. Give me more. And they're waiting. It's like they're waiting for you, but they're holding back. They're not really saying anything because they're waiting on what are you going to do, you know? But I feel like they have a lot to say. Give me more. Ew, really? 5 of Pentacles. Yep. So they're wanting to come back in from the cold. Because right now, it just seems like the two of you cannot see eye to eye. Right now, there's silence. And so they're wanting to come back in. They're wanting to try to cooperate. They're wanting to do those things, you know, with you. Now, let's see what else. And they can feel your withdrawal. They can feel that disconnect. That seems like the thing that people are loving to do right now, Shalita. Is that bullshit right there. I will say this, you live rent free in their mind. They hope and pray that you'll give them another chance. Some of y'all might have Leo in your chart because I just saw Leo twice here. But they're hoping that, you know, you'll give them another chance. That y'all can start over, right? So how does Aquarius feel about this person? How does Aquarius feel about this person? You've given up. You've given up. You feel like this person used to get you out your character. Like, I feel like this person used to like kind of make you actually are like, I'm not saying that Aquarius don't argue, but like, you know, y'all try to be logical and try to think things through before you really get to that level. And I feel like with this person, you weren't able to truly, they triggered you. They were a triggering ass person. Um, you didn't feel yourself with this person. Yeah, and you couldn't see any longevity. You couldn't see any type of anything with that. You know, hey Trent. Shalita, you know what? You made me think of talking about this possibly in members. Because, yeah. Hey, Alex. King of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not putting any type of energy into this. This person used to overstep quite a bit. Okay. This person used to overstep quite a bit. So you've withdrawn all of your energy because they don't understand boundaries. You got me. I might, you know what? you didn't gave me an idea. Hold on. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that because it'll, I got ADHD and I will definitely forget. And then Alex, don't come for me talking about you be putting it in your notes and screenshotting and then you forget. I do, but I come back to it. All right. I'm sorry, Aquarius. How else does Aquarius feel about this person? Aquarius, some of y'all have moved on. Some of y'all have other things going on. And shut up, Alex. And you're trying to not like have people know, or not people, you're just trying not to have this person know because it's like they're a bother. You're trying to move on. You got something else. You're not worried about this person here. You feel like this person was a disappointment. It was just too much. So, and you're not talking to him because I got Page of Pentacles in the reverse right here too. So what can these two expect from here to the end, or no, from here to the beginning of July? What can they expect between these two? Not years later. Nothing. There's no forward movement. There's no communication. There's no progress. And even, let's just give a very loose example. Let's say that this is somebody that you have a child with and you have to talk to them. There's still going to be no progress here. Even if they're trying to say, I want a truce, it doesn't matter. You're not getting a truce from now to the beginning of July. I don't know what's going to happen after that, but I'll just tell you right now, the energy is not good for it. Aquarius is not, and this is for the cross watcher, Aquarius is not open to it. Okay. Yeah. They feel like you want to fuck up their peace. This is to the cross watcher again. Aquarius feels like that the other person wants to fuck up their peace. Aquarius wants the peace. So just let them have the peace. Okay. All right. Maybe with the Aquarius being in peace, once again, this is still to the cross watcher. They might be able to have that truce with you. But as of right now, it's not good. The energy is not good for it. All righty. Advice from the universe. You went out last night, Alex? That's funny. I pretended like I went out last night. But Mr. Maytag didn't believe me. He was like, "What you doing?" I said, "I'm getting ready to go out with my friends." And then he laughed really hard. And I was like, I was like, what's that say about me? Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm about to get ready. He was like, oh, okay, take pictures. I know, Alex, I know. Oh my God. Y'all, I don't go nowhere. I'm a homebody. By choice, though, by choice. All right, advice from the universe. What we got? The Hierophant in the reverse, the Justice in the reverse. Okay. For some, okay, these two cards to me either are marriage or divorce. Like this is divorce. Some of y'all may be divorcing. This is probably going to be a very small little bit. Take it as a breakup. Take it as a major breakup. Some of you are needing to set stronger boundaries with that person that you're no longer dealing with in an official way. Like there needs to be clear cut boundaries, because I do feel like this person, and it's probably who we were looking at before, is going to try to overstep. Once again, you got step 7 of wands here, you got 6 of cups. It's all about cutting off that attachment or that bond that you've had and making sure that you're protecting yourself. All right. What else? What else? Ooh, it's funny. I just heard, what is Megan Thee Stallion's song? Is it called Mamushu? Mamushi? Shit, I can't remember what it's called. I just heard I get money, I'm a star. Some of you, whatever little dreams, manifestations, well, not little, big dreams, big manifestations, I feel like they're about to come out to the forefront, and you are about to either hit a lick and start really making some money, or whatever it is that you have manifested, it's coming up to the surface. I feel like it's going to be in Cancer season too. You got that moon in the reverse. It is something that you are taking a risk on. So make sure that, no fear. Just jump off that cliff. Don't worry about where you land. The thing is to do it, right? All right. Some of y'all might have Aries in your chart. What else? What did I just said something about y'all manifesting, and then I get the freaking Magician. Y'all listen. There's something that you really, really want. I was going to start singing freaking, what is it called? Spice Girls. I don't know what's up with the music today for me. Something that you really want, you've manifested. Just understand that it's going to take time. Oh shit, I like this card. Hold on. It's going to take time to build. Okay? It's going to take time to build up. Once it builds up, it's going to bring you generational wealth. So just make sure that you stay on top of it. Don't give up. Okay? You got a lot of the universe, spirits, your ancestors, all of that. They backing you. They want this for you, and they want you to go after it. So just make sure that you do that. Okay? All right. That is what I got for you today. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you per usual. If you haven't already subscribed to me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the tribe. Also, hit the like button too. I really would appreciate that. Let me look at what. What? 15,000 for damages. A hotel in Jamaica. Is she in a hotel in Jamaica, or she messed up a hotel in Jamaica? We about to go to Pisces, y'all. So come over to Pisces right now, okay? Oh, mini reads. If you need one, they're today at 1 p.m. Central. Okay. All right. I'm about to hop over to Pisces. Alex, you're gonna have to tell me what the hell that is. All right, y'all. Take care.